simple as that.
I call the honourable member for Leichhardt.
Thank you very much indeed, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Will the Prime Minister inform the House how the government's white paper on developing Northern Australia will foster opportunity and create jobs in my electorate of Leichhardt and right across the north?
I call the honourable Prime Minister.
Well, Madam Speaker, I do thank the member for Leichhardt for his question, and I thank him for his fine leadership of the Joint Select Committee on Northern Australia. Indeed, I thank so many members on this side of the House for their advocacy for Northern Australia, the members for Durack, for Solomon, for Herbert, for Dawson, for Capricornia, for Maranoa. I also thank Senators Canavan and in particular Senator Ian McDonald for his long-term, decades-long advocacy for Northern Australia. Madam Speaker, every day this government is building a better Australia. On Monday, the small business budget boost passed through the parliament. On Tuesday, we secured agreement for fairer and more sustainable pensions. Yesterday, we signed the historic China-Australia Free Trade Agreement, which will set our country up for decades to come. And today, Madam Speaker, we launched the Northern Australia White Paper. It's about building on the strengths of our great north for the benefit of all Australians. Now, Madam Speaker, this is a government which doesn't simply talk, we deliver. Every day, Madam Speaker, we deliver a strong, safe and prosperous Australia for everyone. Now, Madam Speaker, Northern Australia is already a very dynamic part of our economy. It's the source of some 50% of our goods exports. Its great cities, Darwin, Townsville, Cairns, have grown massively over the last few decades. But, Madam Speaker, we've got to do better. We've got to do better so that every one of us here in Australia can prosper. The north needs more infrastructure, it needs more people, and it needs better land use, and that's what this white paper is all about. To that end, there's the $5 billion concessional loan facility for economic infrastructure in Northern Australia. There's $700 million available to upgrade roads in Northern Australia, such as the Hahn Highway, the Outback Way and the Tanami Road. Very importantly, Madam Speaker, there's a $200 million water infrastructure fund, and that includes $5 million to further study and hopefully get cracking with Nalinga Dam and with the Ord Stage 3, because for too long this dam phobia has held back the development of agriculture in the north and elsewhere. Now, Madam Speaker, there's trials to make better use of pastoral land and more economic use of Indigenous land, and there are visa changes to make it easier for people to work in the north but under standard Australian wages and conditions. Madam Speaker, when the north does well, Australia does well. We are about seizing the opportunities that are within our grasp.
I call the honourable member